YouTube, it's Jen.
And Brad.
And we are here for our Week 79 post-op lap band update. And as always, let's start with the numbers. I am 5 foot 4 inches tall, started this journey in December of 2012, weighing in at 262 pounds. Am I boring you?
No.
Weighing in at 262 pounds. Last week, I was 176.2. This week, I am 176.8 for a 0.6 gain, and I will talk about that in a moment.
Alrighty. 6 feet tall, starting weight 320. Last week, I was 216.4. This week, I was 215.2 for a 1.2 pound loss.
Congrats, congrats, congrats.
Thank you, thank you.
So, let's talk about our week.
Yes.
Wednesday of last week. So Wednesday of last week, we got some Publix has a prepared food section. Publix is a grocery store in case you live in a place without a Publix. It's a grocery store. We got from a prepared food section, we got some bourbon chicken. And it was delicious. And I took the bourbon chicken with me the next day for work for lunch. And apparently, never had this issue before, but apparently this leftover chicken did not work for me. So I ended up PBing, and I haven't PB'd in I think at that point it had been like 20 days, which is a long time for me. So I PB'd the chicken, and after that I had a little bit of heartburn, and so I was trying to take it easy. The next day, I was taking my calcium pills, which are humongous horse pills. I take 6 of them because they're calcium magnesium. The magnesium is the magic that helps.
Poopage.
Yes, the technical term, poopage. So I was taking my pills. I took them, I guess, too quickly, and I think a pill irritated my pouch or the esophagus or something. Something got irritated, and then I started getting heartburn again. So then I had heartburn for 2 days in a row. So then, of course, panic set in. I'm sure my band slipped. I'm sure I'm dying. Whatever. So I've been panicked. Also, because of that, I stopped taking the calcium magnesium pills for a couple days because I didn't want to irritate anything down there. And if I don't take the pills, no poop. And so I decided, okay, I'll start taking some Miralax. So I've been taking for the past 2 days Miralax. And the way Miralax works is it makes your bowels fill up with water or something. So I'm hoping, long story short, that my 0.6 is my bowels filling up with water because still no poop. Or poop. Water or poop. So I'm hoping the 0.6 is not a legitimate gain. I'm hoping that it's technical difficulties. So, but I have been working out. I have been trying to eat better. And doing what I can do. And so tomorrow, I go to see my doctor to do a check-in. Number one, because I'm a crazy person and I was sure that my band had slipped. So just to do, because she has a fluoroscopy machine in her office now, so we can get barium swallows whenever we want. So I'm going to do a barium swallow, and to confirm that everything's in the right place, and if see how my restriction is, to see if I can get a little bit of a fill, because I feel like psychologically I need something to say, oh, it's gonna, your tools improve now. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm blaming it. I don't know. I'm not taking responsibility. I need to put it all on me. But if I can get my tool adjusted to make it a little bit easier, I will happily take it because I'm feeling like I need a little help right now.
Gotcha.
What about you? You got your fill?
Well, I got my fill. So I went to the doctor on Thursday of last week. I got a 0.2 cc fill, and sent it me from 7.3 to 7.5, and I could feel the difference, and everything's going great. So I'm loving it. I'm able to get full again faster and stay fuller longer on less food. Now, part of it might be the psychological piece that comes along with getting a fill, and so I want to just be even more careful and eat less, but it's working great. Between last week and this week, I'm down as much weight as I have been in the past 2 months. So
it's working for you.
Very happy so far.
Well, I have to say that since the minor slip incident, I can tell you that I have been definitely chewing my food better, eating slower than before. I'm making sure that my bites are chewed, that if I feel any pressure after a bite, I don't take the next bite, no matter how hungry I am, so I can make sure everything's going through. And I feel like, I think I had, in the past 6 weeks, maybe 4 PBs, which I know for a lot of people that's still high. For me, I'm okay with that. And they were not, in the past, prior to my minor slip, the PBs were normally like, you would shake your head at me and be like, seriously, Jen, you really thought you could get away with that? And these have all been, ones where it wasn't like I did something wrong. Like this last one with the chicken, I had no idea that now my band is going to object to reheated chicken. So I'm feeling better about how I approach this. So I feel better about how I'm working with the band, in the sense that I know how to respect it, so I don't have another minor slip again. I know, which makes you wonder why then, when you had the 2 days of heartburn, were you sure your band slipped? Because I'm a hypochondriac. That's why. So, what else?
Not too much going on.
You
Saw some peeps
jogged.
on Sunday. We went walking and jogging. God, it was hot as hell.
And you jogged how much?
3 miles and walked 1 mile.
Because you're a beast.
Well, I jogged with different people.
Yes. He jogged with Shelly a bit, Shelly in the band, jogged with me a bit. He then tried to tell us while we were jogging, because we didn't have our music with us, that we had to talk to him and entertain him while we jog, and I'm sorry.
So I thought to increase the difficulty level a little bit, I would have them try to carry on a conversation with me while jogging, because I find that it makes the jog go faster. Apparently I'm the only one who thought that was a good idea.
Okay, let me explain to you how bad this is. I am huffing and puffing. I always huff and puff, but normally I have my music on really loud so I don't hear the huffing and puffing. I am jogging. I come up on a lady who's jogging in front of me, scare her because I am huffing and puffing so loud. She turns around and she's like, oh, you scared me. I'm like, I know, my breathing's really heavy. I'm sorry. So.
She was wearing headphones.
Yes, I am so loud that the lady who was wearing headphones, I scared her with my breathing. So, yes. But we did it. And tomorrow I'm going not only for a fill, hopefully a fill, I'm going to go see a physical therapist about my knee, because my knee's been bothering me and I know I haven't been running enough. And I would like to say it's because of my knee completely. It is not. It's also because of laziness. But it also is, my knee has been aggravated. So I will get that checked out, because I can tell you, without jogging just has some sort of magical powers. And I know, no, but I mean, I think for me, I think how much an exercise works for you is like directly proportional to how much you hate the exercise. I hate jogging, and so therefore I feel like it really helps me a lot, because it's hard. I love my kickboxing class I teach. So I feel like it's not as challenging probably as jogging, because I like kickboxing, I don't like jogging. So I need to get the jogging back up more, not just Sundays. What else?
Not too much going on. We're going to have some food challenges this weekend.
Yes, we are celebrating my mother's birthday with games and food at my house, at our house, but hopefully I'll be right after my fill, so I already took a preemptive measure. It's pizza, because we're just having a bunch of people over to play board games and stuff, and so we needed something easy that could feed lots of people, so I got pizza. But thinking ahead, I got meatballs, so that way I don't have to eat pizza and pizza's not good for me, could get stuck. I'm not telling you there won't be a few bites of pizza, but I ordered me some meatballs, because that's something that's a better choice for me.
Gotcha.
And of all the snacky stuff we're gonna have, the chips and dips, I don't like those chips or dips, so that's the key. If you have to have a party, you have no self-control like me. Fill it with food you don't like to eat. I don't like spinach artichoke dip. I don't like hummus. I don't like any of that stuff. I don't really like birthday cake. It's just that pizza. So, and you can be the food police and smack it out. Right?
Slam it out.
Smack it on the bum. So what else?
Not too much.
So I am hoping that next week I can come to you saying I got a fill, and that I'm doing better, and that I'm gonna, because I gotta kick this shit into gear. This is ridiculous. That minor slip in March, that just threw my whole game off, and I am nowhere near my 2014 goal, which was to get down to 155 pounds.
And Jen's already confessed to me she thinks she's done. She's never going to lose any more weight. It's all just been a waste. She's going to gain all the weight back down.
I shared my worries and my fears, and I am worried that I'm not trying as hard as I used to. It's so much easier when you're in the beginning and you weigh 250, 300 pounds and you put a lap band in. Honestly, you don't have to do much to lose weight because your body requires so many calories at that weight to maintain that weight that any reduction in calories is going to translate to a loss. Now, at 176 pounds, my body doesn't need as many calories to maintain. And it's easy to eat the amount of calories it takes to maintain 176 pounds. So I just feel like I got derailed when I had the minor slip incident, and I haven't gotten back on track yet. And that's my own fault. That is nobody's fault but my own. And that's what I was sharing with Brad, is that I am disappointed in myself, and I need to find it again. Because it's hard. It is so hard. So for any of you newbies out there watching, that first year, every day is like magic. Do not waste one of those days, because you get out to a year and a half and there's no more magic. And it's really hard. And I'm not saying it's not really hard for you newbies. I'm just saying it changes. And sometimes it's just hard because you're already not hating yourself anymore. You're looking... you look better, you feel better, and so sometimes it's just harder to be good. So.
Well, that's when you really have to rededicate yourself, because I know you, and once you start talking the whole, oh, I'm so disappointed, I'm a failure, what's the use, it's never going to keep, that's when it's easy to start making bad choices and gain weight, and then you get into this cycle of, oh look, I didn't lose weight, I feel bad.
Look, for the record, I am not sabotaging myself. I'm not necessarily actively worrying about gaining the weight right now. I'm just actively worrying that I'm not going to be able to keep losing. And
because it's...
And it's just that I saw...
But you're not making the same smart choices that
Absolutely.
you used to make before, because it's easy not to. But that's the part that's going to continue to take work. The lap band is the tool, and it works as long as you do your part, which is eating right and exercising.
I know. I'm just saying that I saw 169 before, and I want to see that number again. I am 176.8. That is 2.8 pounds over weight status. And my ass needs to get back down to under 174, and preferably 169, preferably even lower. So
I'll slap the food right out of your hand if you tell people right now I'm allowed to. But it shouldn't have to come to that.
I know. I don't ever want to have to rely on somebody being food police, because it's my own responsibility. It is not your responsibility to take care of me. So we are coming up on 15 minutes. So any final thoughts?
I've offered to cook every dinner for her.
Oh yes, I don't do Pinterest a lot. And Ashley girls, if you're watching, I gain weight just looking at your Pinterest. You post the most decadent things. But yeah, so we're going to work on that. And next Wednesday, we're going to be leaving. So what we'll probably do is tape something on Tuesday, stick in our weight on Wednesday, and I'll get it out. So.
Sounds good.
Sound good?
Yep.
Yes, you did offer to cook for me, and he is wonderful, and I have no excuses.
And you just need to get back to taking lunches. Don't go out to lunches.
Right, I know. So next week I'm going to come at you, and we're going to have, both of us have losses. Okay, have a great week, YouTube. We hope you all are big losers. You're supposed to say goodbye and
Well, you're supposed to say goodbye first.
Bye.
Bye, YouTube.